future of your children is important to you. You could be a parent, a school head, a teacher. You want your children to succeed, not just today at school, but tomorrow at work, in life. You want to be a different parent, a different school, a different teacher by getting your children really future ready. What does that future demand of our children? How can we best prepare them for it? Let's look at what some of today's employers ask. Mohit Chandra, partner KPMG, in an open letter to India's graduates and postgraduates, there are 5 key attributes employers typically seek and in fact will value more and more in the future. 1. You speak and write English fluently. 2. You are good at problem solving, thinking outside the box, seeking new ways of doing things. 3. You ask questions, engage deeply and question hierarchy. 4. You take responsibility for your career and for your learning and invest in new skills. 5. You are professional and ethical.
The primary role of schools is to give the younger generation those tools which they can't otherwise learn, that they must be taught.
We needed to look at ourselves a little more introspectively and closely. And I should say these friends at TalentEase have been so very helpful. They put together a beautiful project and a program, and they helped us to look at the school at a 360-degree perspective.
There is active thought in schools about what the future would bring and how schools can help students meet the future head-on. And at this time, I must compliment TalentEase, because this is the kind of active participation and dialogue that we must have every day, not just at one seminar on a lovely morning for a short period of time. This is fantastic that you're actually starting and precipitating this active thought about what the future would bring.
முதல்ல அவங்க TalentEase என்கிட்ட வந்து பேசும்போது எனக்கு ரொம்ப ஆச்சரியமா இருந்தது. ஃபியூச்சர் ரெடிஸ் அப்படின்ற ஒரு கான்செப்ட் வச்சுக்கிட்டு பள்ளிகளை அணுக போகிறோம் அப்படின்னு சொன்னாங்க. ஏன்னா எதிர்காலத்தை பற்றி யோசிக்கிறதுக்கு வெளிநாட்டில் வேலை பார்த்த ரெண்டு பேர் இங்கே வந்திருக்கிறாங்கன்றது முதல்ல அந்த ஐடியாவே எனக்கு ரொம்ப வித்தியாசமாக இருந்தது.
நம்முடைய எஜுகேஷன் என்பது இட் மேக்ஸ் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் லிட்ரேட் பட் நாட் கிரியேட்டிவ். யூ ஹேவ் டு பி கிரியேட்டிவ், யூ ஹேவ் டு பி கம்யூனிகேட்டிவ். 2 C's. ஒரு எக்ஸல் தெரியலன்னா கற்றுக்கலாம், ஒரு பவர் பாயிண்ட் ப்ரெசன்டேஷன் பண்ண தெரியலன்னா கற்றுக்கலாம், பேச தெரியலன்னா ஆஃபீஸ்க்கு வந்த பிறகு கற்றுக்க முடியாதுங்க. யூ ஹேவ் டு லேர்ன் இட் வென் யூ ஆர் இன் ஸ்கூல்.
In short, for today's child who wants to be tomorrow's leader, the knowledge that academics provides is important, but not enough. He and she must have the skills and values that the real world needs and prizes. TalentEase was set up to fulfill this need, to create tomorrow's leaders today. TalentEase works with children to help them go beyond academics, to go beyond an intelligence quotient, to discover and develop their leadership quotient. Our offerings for teachers include training for teacher effectiveness, for parents on parenting effectiveness, for school managements a detailed diagnostic to help them on their journey to being great schools. Our portal, youngleaderworks.com, offers something for everybody. Here are young leaders in action.
Young people who are happy, fulfilled, content, and following the right path in lives, these are people who won't demand more than their fair share of a country or the world's resources. These are people who won't engage in war and strife. These are people who will be more ready to contribute to their communities rather than take from their communities. It's where you have people who are not on the right path, who are not happy, who are not fulfilled, who lose their priorities and their sense of direction, and we cause ourselves a problem. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would just finalize by urging you to join with this great endeavor to put us forward on that path of making sure the next generation, and indeed the current generation, are on the right path.
We believe that leadership is a combination of competence, character, and conviction. All our programs are built on this belief. All our facilitators reflect this belief. All our research is driven by this belief. So come, discover how TalentEase can help your child feel the leadership difference.